Hi, welcome to Grey Wolf TV. My name is Jarrell and we are back with our reactions to Fringe. We're now on to the episode 2 of the new season. This is season 3. Now, in the first episode, it was on the other side showing us what they are currently doing to our Olivia and basically trying to convince her that she belongs on their side and that they are her Olivia by pumping her full of drugs and basically injecting her memories onto her. I'm not sure how it works, however it did actually start to work and she was starting to become very confused as to which were her memories and which were the other Olivia's memories. And by the end of the episode, they are almost ready to put her into place into their Fringe team because it has worked so well. I don't know if this episode is going to be on that side or this side. No clue. So let's go find out. This is episode 2.
What do you think's in it?
Ain't our job to think, it's our job to dig. You're just a pig.
Oh. What? Oh, shit.
I've cultivated a lot of resources. Anything you need, just ask.
A history of pop culture.
Well, that's your homework. Careful. Their side may be alluring, but don't be taken in by it. They started the war, remember?
Well, Walton had said that it was a very powerful piece of ancient tech. He spent the last few years looking for the machine's component pieces.
I know that this machine is dangerous.
Which is why we need to understand it. If it is indeed a threat...
Then to ignore it would be irresponsible. I've heard that argument before.
As long as I've known you, I've never heard you express an interest in music.
No. I guess being over there and meeting another Olivia Dunham's made me think about the way I look at the world.
So you've seen something like this before?
No. Nostradamus is said to have died standing up, but I highly doubt that someone who predicted his own death wouldn't have laid down.
But you're saying whatever did this didn't kill them right away.
It's a hypothesis, but we are yet to find our rosebud.
2 of your men died like you planned, but the other one survived and took the device.
I only hired 2 men. It's them, yeah. If there were 3, all 3 should be dead. No one can withstand that thing.
Well, someone did, and we need to find him.
My great friend Isaac once said,
Last
"Life
one
is
testament.
joy, death is peace." It's transition that's difficult. Nina, I was your right hand and you were mine. A memento of me.
Huh. A bell.
Walter, we gather knowledge faster than we gather wisdom. By now, I trust you have ample reserves of both. Thus concludes the last will and testament of William Bell. Thank you all for coming.
Dunham's not picking up. You 2 at Blake's apartment yet?
No, I'm not with Dunham. Who's Blake?
He's one of the 2 men we found in the basement. We got a fingerprinting on him this morning. She didn't call it?
No, she didn't. Hey.
I know you don't want to babysit, but I knew Walter had a big day today, and if I called, you'd come. I was just gonna look for the landlord, see what he knows. Maybe you could do another once-over, in case I missed something.
Oh.
It's Dunham. You got a pen?
I do now.
1200 Remington Place, Cambridge. Bishop and I will be gone in 30 minutes. I need you there.
How do you know her name was Dunham? Can you lip read?
This is from Belle. It's a key to a safety deposit box.
It's an old argument.
Huh.
Eddie and I spent days discussing the wisdom of crossing the line. Only those that risk going too far can possibly know how far they can go. All that I destroyed. How can you tell me to cross the line? endolymph fluid. There's severe damage to the inner ear. Pass me a swab, please. And the way it affects the brain, it could well have induced some type of vegetative trance before death.
Which would also explain the trauma to the inner ear.
So we're looking for some kind of deadly music box?
No, it's ultrasonic, so you wouldn't be able to hear it. The frequency is too high. Maybe headphones of some sort?
They would need to be very sophisticated.
I'm gonna call Broyles. Have him monitor the city for any abnormal ultrasonic activity.
I've got it.
Walter.
The guy survives death.
You have photographic memory.
Yes.
How am I gonna do that?
Oh, and you don't. No!
Step inside.
Please. Don't hurt me, Mrs. Dunhill.
Yeah, he's deaf.
You're deaf.
I figured it.
Yeah, that's why you didn't die.
I always told Belly that we couldn't cross over, that it was far too dangerous. When I saw that you were dying too, and that I was the only one who could save you.
You kidnapped me, Walter.
That was not my intention. If I had to make the choice all over again, I am not sure that I'd be strong enough to act differently. But that I should never have crossed the line.
I can't talk about this yet, Walter.
If you need me to take care of him.
No, you can just do your job. Make sure you don't screw it up this time.
Yep. Poor bastard.
I'm sorry. Peter.
Hey, did I come at a bad time?
Kinda.
Hey.
Hey, I saw what Walter did. I saw the quarantine zones. I saw all the damage that he caused. He destroyed their world. My world. And whatever is in those blueprints is my connection to that machine. But what if they're right? Am I supposed to destroy worlds too? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't really want to turn out like Walter.
Of course, there's always the temporary fix.
The temporary fix.
Distraction.
Sex.
I say, would you mind keeping an eye on the box while I go to the restroom?
Is there, remuneration?
Of course. I won't be a minute.
Okay.
He's gonna kill everyone on the subway. Why? But why? Yeah, he's leaving.
Astrid.
Bros.
Well, that can't be a good sign.
It's too dangerous.
The box is our responsibility, Walter. And if I can get in front of it, maybe I can disarm it.
No. I haven't had time to devise something to protect you from the sound emissions. I'm tenuous to say
Walter,
the
if you
least.
have a way to put me in front of that box, you gotta tell me right now.
Agent Dunham, we're going to need your gun. Maximum 3 minutes.
You ready?
Do it.
This is gonna hurt. Oh! Now you can't hear a thing. Oh, he carried it.
I see it.
Okay, that made me jump. Oh, it's part of the machine.
I know what this is. It's a piece of the weapon.
Yeah.
I recognize it from Walton's blueprints. It looks like the box was soundproof, but it's broken. I can't close it. I'm gonna try to disarm it.
He could be hurt. He could be dying.
Hey, guys! Do you hear that?
I thought all the trains were stopped. The device affected the subway's communication system.
No! Why is it going the other way? There's a train coming. Oh my god.
Why would there be pieces on our side?
Yeah.
You got a better explanation? I'd like to take this back to the lab. We got the blueprints. I mean, maybe I can figure it out.
I know it barely left me.
Oh?
He left me massive dynamic.
What? Oh my god.
And the soul sharehold.
This show is getting ever more complicated, intriguing and spectacular all at the same time. Where do I even begin with that episode? Right. Okay. So all that was planned by the other side and Newton and their Olivia for that case, for them to investigate it, because she knew all about it. She knew what that box was, and it's part of the machine. Now, have they planted that on this side, or was that already on this side? That's the bit I don't know. And if it was already on this side, how did it get over here? Because as far as I was aware, Walton built this machine because all the parts of this machine was on the other side, or was it? I don't know. I guess we're not meant to know that yet, or more information will come out about it. We'll just have to persevere. Whatever it is, it's some sort of power source towards the machine because of the devastating effect it has. The minute it's opened, it liquefies people's brains. And the reason why it got more complicated than it should have done is because Newton was expecting those two guys to die instantly and then recover it. And obviously they brought, I think, if I remember back, I think the guy said it was his brother, so he brought his brother along, and his brother happened to be deaf, and he waltzed off with it because it didn't affect him. It took me a while to figure out why he hadn't been affected by it, but I was starting to get some sort of weird vibes when he managed to write down her name while being in the car like 200 yards away and still managed to know what her name was. That made me think, hang on a minute, is this guy deaf and dumb? Turned out he was. Right, so that's just shown us that at the end, her mission here at the moment now is to have Peter continue working on the machine, and that is their way of making sure he does so. Extremely clever way of doing it. I love when whoever it is or whatever it is, you get somebody to do something that you think it's their idea when it's really yours. And that's what they're doing here. Now it said that message on the typewriter from the other side now has now said, now start work on Dr. Bishop. What the hell does that mean? That's obviously something that's coming further down the line. This other Olivia is obviously got her job, has a bunch of mission parameters that she's arrived with from Walternut, from the secretary. She's not afraid to eliminate anyone who gets in the way. She just killed that guy without hesitation, but she made sure she saved Peter because they need him. But at the same time, she's quite happy and willing to play James Bond time and start a relationship with him and use the sexual side of things as a distraction as and when required, as that episode showed, because he turned up at a door when the blood was seeping under the bathroom door because she just shot that guy. So that's going to get complicated. What I was mentioning in the episode is I was wondering how long it would take for all of our team, Broyles, Astrid, Walter, Peter, to start realising there's something not quite right, there's something a little bit off since Olivia came back, because we know why. But the person who would notice first would be Peter, because he works most closely with her and he's involved with her, especially now. But the awful coincidental timing of Olivia having that conversation with him before we came back saying, I want you to come back because you belong with me, has sparked the start of a relationship that now their Olivia is infiltrated on with Peter. So he could be putting all of these little idiosyncrasies that aren't quite adding up down to, well, maybe it's just because I'm getting to know her a little bit more intimately and we're not as quite standoffish, because Olivia is quite a private, closed off person, and all these little things that maybe normally be like, that's not right, she doesn't act that way, like at the start of the episode mentioning the type of music she likes and asking him to dance, that's not Olivia. But you could quite easily put that down to, well, maybe that is her, because I just don't know well enough, but it's because we're starting a relationship. So it's the one person who's close enough to her to start realising that there's something not quite right could quite easily gloss over all of those little changes, thinking it's because they've started a relationship with them and expecting those changes to be because of the relationship, not because there's something wrong. So this could go on for quite some time. Shit. Unless maybe one of the other ones figures something out or she slips up. But I don't see her slipping up because she's just as good at a job as Olivia is. And she's in charge of Newton, regardless of how long he's been here. What did he say? I've been here since you were in high school? So he's been here a long time. He's been here since like the 80s and the 90s then. So I'm wondering if this season 3 now is going to be centred more around cases all to do with the other side, rather than just being individual fringe cases like the previous 2 seasons were. I don't know, guess what, well, time will tell. Right, that will do for the time being. So far we've had 2 episodes. We've had 1 episode of seeing what's going on with our Olivia over there, and we've had 1 episode of seeing what's going on with their Olivia over here. Now she's infiltrated our side. Excellent. I love this series. It's so good. Right, I'll be back with another episode of Fringe in a few days, guys. Please let me know your comments, what you think of the episode. Don't forget to turn notifications on, hit that subscribe. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, and I will see you for the next episode very soon. Until then, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.